Yeah, my audio is good. Y'all say something real quick.
Yo.
Something.
No.
All right, cool. That's good enough. Get that out of the system real quick. So,
Ben, you got me sick phone, dude. I'm dying over here.
Shouldn't have been so close to the mic. Keep your
Yeah.
distance.
6 feet away from the mic at all times.
All right, we're doing tier shifts today. We've got 80 things to discuss, basically. We already talked about baton pass and body press, so we can just put in the decisions on that, which is that both are remaining banned. I specifically voted to unban baton pass, but I voted ban on body press. Tickle, do you go to the tier shifts tab and you'll have access to the sheet.
Okay.
The other one to discuss is Revival Blessing. Only 2 Pokemon get this. Right? It's Rabska and Pawmot.
Yep.
That's a completely like meta-defining move. Basically makes it so that you get a Pokemon a second time. I'm just gonna vote to keep it banned. Any discussion on that?
I'm going to vote to keep it banned. I think, like you said, meta-defining, and that's something I'm really interested in seeing in the league.
Gotcha. You know, it's just messy. I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, because also with like Lepaberry, then it's like, oh, you can bring 2 back.
All right. Next one. The first one is all of the unbans from Ubers, which is going to start with Darkrai. Darkrai has been in the league one time. The one time it was in, a brand new player was able to go like 7-3 and make playoff. Or no, who was it?
I don't think the record was good.
Oh no,
I'm
Evan
remembering.
played with it and got 1 win, and then the next time Evan played with it, or the next time Evan played in the league after that, he went 0-10.
So is it worth?
So you're trying to say he got the 1 win because of Darkrai?
I mean, yeah.
Was it a 10-week split?
Darkrai has great spec A, great speed, a very wide move pool. I think it is
No priority moves.
I don't think it needs priority.
It's got pivot. I don't know. With all the power creep in the recent gens, I don't think it would be that devastating. Especially because you can only have 2 180s. So if you're spending one of your 180s on him, yeah, obviously he's going to be top of the tier. But I don't think it's that broken.
I know it's available in OU right now, but I feel like it becomes a little too good, especially in draft.
Yeah,
Did its move
also-
pool change recently at all?
I don't know, but it has a pretty good move pool regardless.
It's always had.
Yeah,
It's always had nasty plot, right?
Yep.
No.
I don't see any new moves except for Terra Blast, but
I think regardless of new moves, I think it's still just too good.
It's Ubers and Natex but it's legal in the AOU, and so I've been playing with it there. I think if it was unbanned, it'd probably be like #1 pick worthy, but I'm on the fence. I think it has a really good move pool, has nasty plot, it's fast, but I do think it's not like so overwhelming that there are no answers, but it's something that would require you to intentionally bring an answer every week that you're against it.
Which, I mean, as your 180 mon, like, you should be bringing an answer to that anyway, right? So
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
I agree it would be top of the 180 tier, but if we unban a few of these, like, I think it would balance itself out pretty. I guess that's my point here. It's either we're gonna unban 4 or 5 of these, or we're not gonna unban any of these.
I see what you mean. I'm personally not in the place to want to unban a lot of these Ubers, but that's
Fair.
just my like philosophy on that.
I don't know. So, since I've started in the league, we've only reduced the budget. We've made it harder and harder for teams to like build like power teams. So I think we've done enough to reduce like an overall like great team build that we could let a few of these back in. But that's more just where I'm coming from.
I see what you mean.
I think we should unban him. I don't think he's. I think you can get enough counters to him. I mean, hypnosis is a 60% accurate move, and that's the only thing that's really, I would say, scary about him.
And you can only put one mon to sleep anyway, so if they do that, you just have to pivot out.
I think specifically in a 24-man meta, I think one team having access to this, with how spread out the skill, like the overall power of each team, I think having one of these on your team clearly sets you above other teams that don't have access to it. And that just goes for this entire list of Pokemon that we're unbanning.
Except Hawlucha. I think that should be unbanned anyway.
I'm willing to talk about Hawlucha, but Darkrai falls into that category of that becomes very team defining in a league with.
Well, that's your number one pick though. For like if you only the person with one of the top picks is gonna get him.
I think the fact that I can have Darkrai and another OUA, like a good OUA on my team, is insane.
But you're not going to get another. You're not going to get another good OUA because there's 50 picks before you're going to get to pick again.
Yeah, not everybody's going to take an OUA.
Yeah, but then they're taking the good OUBs. Like, if you have to spend your early draft capital taking those top OUAs, the rest of your team is going to be shit.
I think the team is still going to be better with that good OUA than the team that has 2 middle OUAs.
But I
I
think
don't think it's as like black and white as that. I do think there's a
I
like
agree.
I mean-
depends on the team you build, that kind of stuff. But I'm still kind of on the fence. Tickle, what do you think?
Tickle's still asleep.
Wake up, Tickle.
I was on mute. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Either. I feel like this is probably one of the. I think this is probably one that I'm okay with letting down. I think a lot more of, like, yeah, you're gonna have to build for this. It's your whole team, whatever. Really, the more concern about letting the Ubers down is, like, are they just going to completely invalidate the lower tier mons?
This is a lower tier Uber though. If you play Ubers, like people don't use Darkrai that much.
Oh yeah. No, I'm saying though, like, if we like let Hawlucha and Darkrai down, though, like, Hawlucha and Darkrai are gonna be able to like totally blow through everything, like UU and down, and like, you know, kind of be uncompetitive against like large parts of people's teams.
I think I actually disagree a little bit just because I think there are a lot of lower tier mons that aren't drafted but can definitely fulfill a certain counter niche. Whether that just be through typing or through just like the set you bring with like Sash or Solfest or whatever.
I mean, even a Mach Punch is going to do numbers to this thing.
I think I also agree with Tickle in that I think out of all the Ubers we're looking at, I think the majority I'm probably against unbanning, but this is one that I'm more willing to unban. I think another thing I'm thinking about is how with the new generation or just Pokemon champions coming out, I think like a lot of the higher tiers will be fleshed out even more, and then I don't think Darkrai will be as much of a standout as it potentially could be in this split.
I mean, with
But
Darkrai specifically, like, remember how we moved Iron Jugulus up basically
yeah,
2 times
I think
because of flinching?
we should
Darkrai does
we should
that
think about
way better.
Darkfall. Yeah,
That's just
I
Darkrai
mean,
specifically. I know we're talking about the Ubers as a whole right now, but Darkrai specifically,
But Dark Pulse.
Dark Pulse.
yeah, Dark Pulse might be the. I mean, I'll like.
I'm firm on banning. I think we have to continue on, but if this is the first unban, it's out of my control. Yeah, Tickle, you can put your votes in specifically. I sent you the link.
Where sent it to where?
Your
Group
DMs.
me or Discord or okay.
Yeah, I've got.
Would it be alright if we came back to Darkrai? Because I do think, like, going through the rest of these will influence a lot of what I think about
Sure.
unbanning.
So, like,
this one.
which one do you want to talk about next? I think that's the.
I mean, I'm just thinking going down the list because, like I said, like Darkrai is one of the ones that I'm on the fence about. But like Dracovish, just going down the list, I'm voted to keep that banned.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
So Dragovich, the reason it was put in Ubers banned in the first place was basically the requirement to have a water immunity on your team. Otherwise, it does numbers to you. Completely changes
But
how you draft. What's the?
I would argue, you know what the schedule is after the draft. It's not very hard to waiver a water absorb, storm drain, dry skin mon.
But you could be in like a playoff
There are
situation.
viable ones.
Like imagine if you have a playoff situation where you can't do that and then you're kind of fucked.
I mean, you should. I think it's just good practice to have a water absorb mon on your team anyway. But there are at least 15 water absorb mons, and I'd say at least half of those are decent mons.
It's kind of like having Reggie Drago on your team and then going against someone who has no resistance against Dragon, you know?
Well, I mean, it's your fault for not drafting a fairy. Like, I don't think it's that
Here's
ridiculous.
the thing. There are plenty of fairies. Again, there are only.
There are
15
plenty of
water
ways.
absorbs, like
Water
you said.
immunities. There are literally so many. So I don't think that is a good excuse.
Even then,
I think
don't
so.
think having just one water absorber is like just the solution. Because then you switch out and you
There
take out
are
the
two
water
sets for
absorber.
Dracovic. He's either banded or scarfed. Like, I think I
And
strongly
he does
disagree.
those two sets very well. And the
He
fact that
does, but if you
don't
have a
know
water
which one
absorb mon,
it is until it
it's
attacks, is very frightening.
I disagree. He's not very scary unless he's getting that strong jaw boost on his vicious rend. So like there are ways to counter him, and I think he's one of the worst ones that we're talking here when we're coming to unban. Like I would rather, I would much rather have a Darkrai than a Dracovic. Genesect, I think, is busted.
Genesect is
Goldango,
busted. I think we all agree on that one. That one can stay banned.
So I think there's like 16 water absorb and then 5 storm drain, and then there's other abilities. I'm sure that
dry skin.
dry skin, but it just doesn't like. I hear what you're saying, and I don't like disagree with it immediately, but it's. I think to Ben's point, there definitely is a much wider availability for certain other types of counters than if we're just talking about like a water absorb type thing.
Also, his speed tier is not like ridiculous. He's got 75 speed. Like anything that's scarfed above 80 is gonna go first. Like, obviously Water Dragon's a decent like defensive typing, but like there are ways to beat this thing.
He gets Sand Rush too, though.
But that set does not hit hard at all because
Sand Rush
it
takes away
needs
the
the
strong jaw.
strong jaw.
I think
Like, this
it
thing
only needs to run Strong Jaw. It does
So-
not need to run Sand Rush.
Yeah. I agree. But this league, like, the best teams are teams that are able to be versatile. This is not a versatile mod. It does one thing. Yes, it does it fucking really, really good. But like, it is, if you can plan for it, there are a lot of ways to beat it.
You're making some good points. Yeah, it almost makes me want to do it, but this mod is just.
We've seen
so
this thing in
fucking
action.
strong.
It's an absolute
So
menace.
it's going to destroy teams that don't prepare for it. If you prepare for it, it's not that hard to beat. So I guess it ends up coming down to the skill of the league. If we don't have enough people that are skilled enough to beat it, then fine, let's keep it banned. But I think the overall skill in this league is decent enough where we can handle this.
I don't think it's a matter of skill in the league. I think it just completely alters how people go about drafting, which is like the discussion for a lot of these Ubermons.
I'm gonna vote.
All right, so based off that, Dracovish will be banned.
Unless Tickle decides to change his mind.
No, not quite. Yeah, almost had me.
All right, Goldengo. I used to be in the camp of keeping Goldengo in the league, but I think Good as Gold is such a unique ability and is so good that I think, especially in a field of 24, one person having this is too good.
He's legal in Nat decks.
He is legal in ethics.
I mean, his
That's
ability
AoE.
prevents you from removing rocks and spikes and stuff like that too. But like, if you have a dog type with pursuit, it kills him. Like, yeah, he's annoying, but like, he's gonna take up your number one draft for 180. Like, he's gonna be. I honestly think Dragapult's better than him.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So there's no reason why you shouldn't have him banned.
I think we're forgetting that if you draft two 180s, the rest of your team is so barren that like you have to rely on those two mons more than anything else. Like, you have to draft 340s, which at this point there's very little good mons there. Like the 60s, there's some stuff to salvage, but like you don't have much of a team if you draft two 180s.
I also think it should be unbanned. I think I'm the only person who ever drafted it too.
Ethan drafted it as well, and I think went
Okay.
about 500 in this season.
Yeah, I think it's. I think like it can definitely do these things that people have described and as reasons for it being banned, but I think it's also not very fast. I think Steel Ghost is a good typing, but it's not immune to a lot of really common offensive
It's great
threats.
typing.
Yeah, but and
Make it rain's a good move too, but
it's a good move, but it has drawbacks. I think I'm going to vote to unban it. I am going to vote to unban it.
people usually run them with other bulky Pokemon that would be too expensive to get. So I don't think he's that good.
That's 3 votes, so Goldengo is unbanned. All right, Hawlucha was banned a long time ago because of Unburdened shenanigans. We had the option to do the complex ban of just keeping Mold Breaker Hawlucha in and just banning the Unburdened variant. We decided to ban all of it. I think Unburdened, there are clearly better Unburdened mons, such as Sneasler, which we will get to, but I think Hawlucha is worth giving another try. I guess that's just where I stand on it, but I understand that this is a really good Pokemon.
Was Tapu Koko was a big part of why it was banned too, right?
It was combined with basically terrain setters, yes, like Tapu Koko.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tapu Koko's just the best one because it's fast, it pivots out. The other ones you have to switch around, so it's obviously less ideal. So like a Rillaboom with Halucha is going to be a decent team, but
Honestly, if people do that, I want to see it because I think Rillaboom is one of those mons that's fallen off in value, and if this adds to it, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, I think we're all kind of in agreement on this one. So Halucha will be unbanned, no complex ban either. So Unburden will be available. Iron Valiant can run physical or special, insane speed tier, the ability to increase its speed on top of that.
Its typing's
Great
ridiculous.
typing.
It hits way too hard.
he gets psychic type moves, which counters the one poison thing too, because poison would normally counter it. So
It has a move pool to basically have coverage for everything. It's very good.
Yeah, no complaints there.
Kyurem was banned with the introduction of what was it?
Scale shot?
Skill shot loaded dice.
Mm-hmm.
Loaded dice with Icicle Spear and Scale Shot made this a menace with very natural bulk as well. The ice typing does hurt it defensively, but I think it's still a very good typing that is able to succeed, especially with being able to set up even just one Dragon Dance.
Nando also says Roost.
And recovery with Roost, yes, a good point.
I mean, it's an ice type, so I'm not super scared, but
Yeah, it got banned from the Roost. Okay.
I think its natural bulk by itself is what makes this a menace.
Well, it was also Dragon Dance too, right? That was the move pool edition. That was kind of pushing
I think
this
it-
over the edge.
I want to say it already had.
Dragon Dance, dude. This thing was back in BL, and it had Dragon Dance.
Yeah, it was for a long time. It was not. No,
Yeah,
it's
my
It
rain
was,
team, I grabbed that one split. I had it, and it had Dragon Dance back then.
Well, Kyurem Black was the one that didn't have it. And then once it got Dragon Dance, it was for sure banned in our league.
No, I had it for a split where it had Dragon Dance. It was when I had that rain team.
Kyurem Black or Kyurem White?
Kyurem Black
Or
for the longest time did not have Dragon Dance. I don't remember if Kyurem had it or not.
I think Kyurem did have it.
I mean, I was just mixing up the two then.
I mean, Tyler also said it, and I trust. I trust.
I played with it, so unless I bought an illegal set, then
Let's go back and invalidate.
yeah. I mean, I did make the playoffs that split, so like, what are you gonna take away from me? But
I think I've been leading to unban this. I think it'd be a strong OUA mon.
I think it'd be a very good OUA. Why? We said we banned it with the fucking loaded dice.
With the introduction of loaded dice.
Roost is kind of big actually. Dude,
why? This thing defensively is not good. Ice, like everything hits this thing super hard.
You would be surprised though. Like one set, you bring a surprise bulky Roost, dude. Like it's got a good support move pool too.
It's incredibly bulky despite its typing.
Yeah. Just a sheer BST.
he's legal in Nat decks. Like I don't think he's that good to be banning.
Yeah, I mean,
Natix has a lot of things that are legal.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think this is good. I think it'll be a good OUA. Like
I'm keeping to my philosophy of keeping it banned. It's very good.
Cal points out the snow change too.
Access to snow defensive coverage as well. That's a good point.
other than, I mean, that's just like 1.5 to defense, right? That no other buff is granted.
Only 1.5 to defense, and that's it.
Yep, that's.
I mean, I can definitely see a world.
Like, too good.
This seems like a mon that can be like the engine of a team, or like take advantage of an engine really well. But I still think I'm okay with that in OUA. That's my final thoughts on it.
Yeah. I'll side with you.
So Kyurem will be unbanned. Shaman Sky is the
It's a
best
ban
Serene
for me.
Grace Pokemon.
That's a ban for me.
That is, you do not want that in the league. It's bad.
Yeah, I think out of all these things that we're going through, I think that one might be the most rage-inducing if someone used that and just ran through an entire split.
You've seen that shit flinch out a Heatran with Air Slash and win matches. Just in like showdown matches. It's so BS. Tyler, do you have any thoughts to contribute to it?
It's 4 times weak to ice. It's not that ridiculous of a speed tier because you're not going to scarf it. It really needs the Thunder Wave support to like really be successful. I think someone spending 180 of their total points on this is not that ridiculous. Yeah, there'll probably be a couple frustrating losses across the board, but there's items to help get past that. Like, if people are creative, there are pretty easy ways to beat this mon.
Some season it would be interesting to just let Tyler do the whole fucking tier shifts by himself. Not as a permanent change. I just want to play one season in Tyler's world and see what it's like.
I mean, I don't think he's wrong. There's different things that counter it.
Oh my god!
Dude,
like Ice Shard kills him.
Air slashes are so criminal, man.
He also has 100 HP, which is that's a lot.
Yeah, but everybody uses rocks in this league, so it's coming in at 75% health.
I don't. No, that's not true. People are sleeping on the hazards.
No, they're not.
What are you
Every
talking about? People
be
wasting turns setting up fucking hazards when they know that I have 3 mons with boots. Like it's kind of ridiculous. Like we waste more turns setting up hazards when they aren't going to do anything at the end of a game than when there's like a win opportunity. It was mind-boggling last season. I thought overall we need to freaking actually think before we press rocks. Like it's ridiculous. But that's my 2 cents. I don't think this thing would be that ridiculous.
Wait, what's the proposal to counter Shaman? Like
rock
item,
ice shard, any ice move is going to hit this thing. There's a fucking item that just
there's an item that prevents secondary effects completely that would counter it,
which just completely counters this.
Is that like the sash or something, or what's the
convict cloak?
It's a covert cloak.
Yeah, yeah.
Covert cloak. You put that on one mon, this thing is useless.
You know, that's a good point.
Like I said before, there are creative ways to beat any of these mons. Like if anybody's doing any type of research, like there are ways to get around to these guys.
I mean, the rookie league's gonna suffer, yeah, but like.
I think the rookies playing with any of these Pokemon is not healthy.
Nope.
That's the only thing about the Shaman is like I feel like lower skilled players won't know how to counter it, and then just gonna get eaten alive.
I forgot about Covert Cloak, and that's actually it's a big point.
Yeah, Covert Cloak is a banger of a new item. I don't know. I think Shaman's still a little strong. Also, personally,
I feel like this is something I might come back to, but I think I'm gonna keep my vote. But Tyler, you've planted a seed that might grow in the next tier shifts.
All right, Sneasler. I don't give a shit about the other mons. This one has to stay banned.
Even if we did a complex ban.
But yeah, why is it highlighted yellow? Oh, Dire Claw.
It's type is really good. Typing is really good. And 130 attack is crazy. So
if
like
we were to
one sword dance.
If we were to get rid of Unburden and Dire Claw, would this thing be that broken?
I think the problem is more Unburden than Dire Claw, but
I will say Dire Claw, 50% chance to sleep, poison, or paralyze seems kind of ridiculous. I would want Dire Claw out,
both
but
by themselves are like disgusting. Yes.
So
I'm also
yes,
not
if we
a.
got
I'm
rid
not
of
a
that
fan
both,
move card?
complex fan.
yes, if we got rid of both, it would be not. It would be available. It would be good enough. It would be low enough to like be in the league.
I'm not a complex band kind of person though. That I'm a.
see, Quinn, you gotta let your. It's 2026, man. Like, open up your world to new
New year,
possibilities.
new me. I mean, you know what? If other members on the council were willing to do that, I would not be against that. Just because it seems like that's what people would want, and I think removing both of those things seems somewhat fair. But that depends on what you guys think.
No, I'd rather not mess with it. We've done complex bands in the past. I'd rather not this time.
Why though?
Out of philosophy, just staying consistent.
Just because you don't want to?
Because I'd rather not have complex bands.
Okay. I mean, I'm confused why complex bands are bad, but I
What's
guess
the
I'll
name
look
of the
into that in
move?
my own time.
Dire Claw.
Dire Claw.
Dire Claw?
What do you Tickle and Colby? What are your thoughts?
This is in
I mean,
reserve. In sorry, go ahead.
if you take away the Unburden and the Dire Claw, then it doesn't seem like it'd be as fun to play with, honestly. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do with it at that point? And like, where does it get tiered to OUA?
Yeah, I'd
Is
still
it-
keep it OUA. I would argue new mons are just fun by themselves. Like, people get tired of playing the
Yeah, I
same
think
thing
that's
over and over again.
right.
Yeah, that's true.
If you have the thing, I would unban it. If you ban the move and then having it unburden.
Yeah, I totally agree. And Burden would make this thing ridiculous because the second there's a terrain involved, it's gonna go crazy. But once those two are removed, I think this is a pretty normal mon. It wouldn't even be a good OUA in my opinion. It'd be like very middle of the pack.
Yeah, agreed. Um,
I mean, if we want to have more people in the league in the future, we're gonna need more Pokemon to choose from. Like
Yeah.
last split, I chose my 180 last, and I was like, "Holy shit!" There's like nothing left.
I think that's a good point, but I don't think that's something this split requires. So, like, if you want to do that in the future, I'd probably be willing to agree, but we
I
don't
think if
really
we
need to do
expanded
that
the
now.
league past 28, that would be something we have to seriously discuss. But going down to 24, we will not have to deal with that.
Yeah. I'm gonna vote to keep it banned, but if that future discussion.
All right, Spectre was banned when it got Draining Kiss.
Was
That
that
would be
really
the-
the reason why it got banned? It wasn't because what it is by itself is.
I mean, it was a menace when it didn't have Draining Kiss. And we definitely struggled with tiering it back in the day. But once it got Draining Kiss, it gained coverage for dark types. That is the argument to keep it banned. I'm a little bit more open on this one, but just know that its strategy is to either Nasty Plot or Calm Mind. Maybe set up a sub and then go to town healing with Draining Kiss. And Draining Kiss is a very problematic move, especially on something like this with high speed and high spec A.
I mean, it also has stomping tantrum, so those steel types got to watch out.
You're so right. Any other thoughts on this?
I mean, I think it's interesting to hear you say that, like, you're more willing to entertain this one, because this one in my mind was one of the ones where, like, oh, like we saw it It's really strong.
I mean, in comparison to Sneasler, yes, I'm more willing to entertain this, but I'm currently leaning towards ban.
Okay. Tickle, what do you think?
I mean, I remember I did really used to like this mon. Like, I got it one season before it got Draining Kiss, and it was... Wasn't it tiered at, like...
It was BL.
It was like really low. Yes.
It was BL originally, but it quickly got moved up to UA.
We improperly tiered it.
Yeah.
I think last year was OUA. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yes, exactly.
I don't know. I kind of want to see this thing come back down. Is it too powerful?
I think it's
normal types counter it because it's immune to its stab moves. Like, what is it going to do against a normal type?
Criminally underrated typing. That's a great typing.
Yeah.
Damn, I was so ready to vote ban, and now I'm being convinced.
Again, even though the normal type covers against its stabs, it still can just click Draining Kiss and live.
It's not that bulky though. Is it that bulky?
It has 100 HP, but it's defense
with 60 defense.
Yeah,
like
Will-O-Wisp,
Nando.
Sub, fucking those sets are kind of
no priority moves.
fast.
Like I don't know if everyone's just sleeping on priority moves, but like
Priority's good.
Priority's good, but
priority.
I think similar to Darkrai, it just doesn't need the priority.
I get it, but like there are good mons in our league that have priority moves that are going to destroy this thing.
I mean, as a ghost, it's immune to everything except Sucker Punch. You're not immune, but like
Aqua Jet,
Bullet Punch.
Grassy Glide.
Yeah, what?
Oh, you mean like super effective? Okay.
Super effective. I see.
That's why the subset is good against Sucker Punch,
Yeah.
and then also Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah,
Sub will. Oh, and
I mean,
ability.
you're also not going to scarf this thing. So like there are answers out there.
Dude, I mean, you scarf this thing, come in, get one boost, just roll.
With Grim Nay as well.
Yeah, but then I come in with my normal type and I start setting up on you. Like,
yeah, that's not.
What do you mean? I mean, Spectre sets up naturally with Grim Nay.
No, I understand, but if you bring it scarfed and you press Shadow Ball and you kill one of my mons, then I come in with a Dragon Dancer and I start dancing, and then I reverse sweep your team.
The Choice Scarf set is there when your opponent does not have a normal type, which is more common than you think.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be common. Normal type is a great type.
I agree. It is a very good type.
I mean,
if you're playing Spectreer, your first waiver is going to be something to like answer it. Like if I see Quinn on my schedule and he has Spectreer, I'm an idiot if I'm not waving for something to answer to it.
I think it's still able to succeed against teams regardless of whether or not you have a check for it.
I think some people don't like the idea of like having to make like, a ton of waivers throughout the split to like compensate for your opponent. I don't think I'm one of them, but I'm just putting that out there. But I'm also going to vote to unban it. You guys convinced me. I want to see what happens.
Okay, Spectre is unbanned. Ursaluna Blood Moon. Special variant of Ursaluna. It's access to recovery and what is it? The Blood Moon attack. You know exactly what it's going to do, and it does it very well.
I would argue we'd have to get rid of the Blood Moon attack. I forget what it's called.
Isn't it just Blood Moon?
Is it just Blood Moon? Yeah, Blood Moon.
Yeah.
I would argue we'd have to get rid of that because that's just going to hit too hard. So I would argue it's just a complex ban. If you get against that, whatever. But after that, this is just the same thing as Ursaluna, but a special attacker.
He can also hit normal types though.
I was gonna say this bear does set up a lot better.
It also has recovery.
But without that move, I think he's just a mid tier 180. He's slow as fuck. Ground and normal typing isn't.
bulky. He's got Calm Mind, Aura Sphere.
Vacuum.
He can't heal though. Does he? I mean, he has rest.
This is Moonlight.
Oh, he's Moonlight.
Yeah, it has recovery.
Damn.
That's what sets it apart from regular Ursaluna. Like, yes, Blood Moon is a good attack, but its recovery is why it's banned.
It also has Trailblaze. I'm not saying you run that every week, but at least once a week, probably. That's a really good
I'm firm on keeping this one banned.
I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna agree with you.
I can keep that one banned too.
I think he should be unbanned. He's slow. Like every other Pokemon's gonna be faster than him.
But he's bulky.
Slow
Yeah,
with
hit hard.
recovery and setup is still too much.
Can someone link Tyler, the game that the championship that I swept Python's Tangrowth, where I used Zygarde 50%, set up on Tangrowth, and then swept all other mons. Could
And that
someone
was
link
without
Tyler
a
to that game
ban,
really quick?
right?
Zygarde is good. Zygarde 50% is good because of the, what was it? Glare
Glare.
substitute. You're basically just
Yeah.
waiting for your opponent to full para, and then you get to set up.
Or they just can't break this up. But are we still talking about Ursaluna or
Well, typically you got to put in your vote.
No.
Colby? You're unbanned for Ursaluna?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We're just waiting for people to put votes in.
Okay.
Ursaluna is banned. All right, Zygarde again. It's access to glare and the strategy of just waiting until your opponent is full parried to then set up. It's done what it's done in the league. Access to 1,000 arrows. It's too good. I don't have a voice. I can't. I have to limit what I'm saying, but it's too good.
Yeah, maybe you can just call it PTSD, but I don't want to unban this thing. I feel like out of all of these, this is the one that we had the biggest sample size in the league, and I think we saw enough to keep it banned.
Any other thoughts?
Or I guess that prefaces my vote.
I mean, it's just 4 times weak to ice.
It's true. It is 4 times a week.
I mean, one ice beam does numbers on him. That Koro set is kind of nasty though.
I think the fact that
Tickle. This is like the mon this was like in my eyes like Tickle's signature mon. So I'm curious to see what he thinks.
he's
Signature.
voted banned.
I drafted it one time ever. I did
Maybe
win
that's
that
just
split, but
it left such a strong impression.
He gets extreme speed too. I mean, yeah. His move pool is super good.
move pool is insane.
It can coil. It can dragon dance. It can scale.
He gets the 100. He gets Koro Enforcer.
I mean, that's the special type attack, but yeah, I guess it can do that.
Who said it gets scale shot?
Does it not get skill shot?
It does get
not,
skill shot.
Oh, it does get skill shot. Why is it not in its useful moves?
Because it gets so many good moves.
It gets so many. They're like,
No, scale shot isn't usually considered useful move for some reason on
What?
Showdown. And most
That is so dumb.
all right, it's gonna stay banned based off of the 3 votes we have. All right, so now we're now into OUAs down to OUBs.
Wait, can we go? Do we have enough to go back to Darkrai or?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
No,
Sorry. Okay, so with
I'm gonna-
everything that has been unbanned so far, I think we have unbanned things that are better than Darkrai.
I agree.
Yeah.
I still disagree with unbanning it, but with what we've unbanned, it makes more sense. I'm still voting ban, but Darkrai will be unbanned.
Didn't Bobby have a season of Darkrai as well?
Bobby has never drafted Darkrai.
I thought
Who's Bobby?
Bobby Hahn.
the Denver Darkrai's.
Did you say?
Oh, is that the 0-10 guy from last season?
Disrespect.
I think it
It's
was.
That's
Oh,
not his
okay.
legacy. Don't let that be his legacy.
Bobby's gonna hear this and he's gonna be like, "I would."
Wait,
like
didn't he
to
have
see this."
Dragapult too?
He had Dragapult. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's move on to OUAs. Moving down, Alamamola from OUA to OUB.
This guy's just super annoying.
This was in discussion last season. I think it is probably one of the lowest OUAs currently. It would be very good at OUB.
It won't be drafted at 180 probably.
I think
But-
people could still draft this, but they'd have to drop 180 to get it. And that's kind
I
of
mean, they would have the team wouldn't be good enough. You wouldn't have.
This thing is not good enough to be drafted at OUA, but it would be ridiculous at OUB, and I don't want to have to play it. So let's leave it at OUB.
It's in a really
That's
weird
right.
spot at OUB.
But I think
Yeah.
with this being with Toxapex, I think Corviknight, Toxapex, and this guy's all on the same annoying level of like defense.
Nope. This thing gets Regenerator, Wish, and Flip Turn, so it is better than Corviknight and.
It is the
I'm not
best.
saying it's not better than Corviknight. I think it's like the Corviknight's typing is way better.
Of the three, this one is for sure the
Yeah.
king.
It is the
And if
best.
anyone disagrees with that, then they are wrong.
It is the best wish passer in the game right now, in our meta.
Like, so I.
No, period.
I'm going to keep it at OUA. I think if we could tier it at 160
Yeah.
points, I would, but we can't. So.
Yeah, I agree. A discounted OUA.
I agree with the 160 point thing. I'm voting OUB to represent my boy Ethan.
Okay, Iron Boulder
Jeez.
down to OUB. I don't agree with that. Like, I
No,
know
yeah.
we obviously proved that it's not ban worthy anymore, but
Oh, it sucks. It is not fun to play with. It doesn't do that much.
It is not fun to play with.
I don't
know
get
if I
the
would put it
hype.
OUB though.
I don't know why people drafted it as like the top pick.
100%.
I don't get that.
I think it was touted because of
It was
its
a
100%
mistake.
signature rock move, 100% accuracy signature rock move.
Mm.
But defensively, typing wise, there's a lot of
He's
pressure to hit it.
Fragile. Oh my god.
Very fragile.
I would bring a bulky sets and he'd still get one hit. I was like, what the fuck?
I don't think it's quite OUB, but I think we all agree on the sentiment that it is not ban worthy anymore.
Works for me.
Okay, Mega Altaria down to OUB.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Why? No way.
I think it's been I think that it's a useful mon, but it's definitely not OUA anymore. Like, if you look at the tier of OUA, Mega Altaria stands out like a sore thumb. It is a jack of all trades, which is useful, but it is master of none of them.
It only gets drafted because Dan drafts it fucking every other split.
Agreed.
True.
I'm gonna agree with Quinn, and I'm gonna vote OUB.
I think it's still OUA, simply off its ability to run the physical Dragon Dance set or run special. I think it's also got a unique typing. and bulk to do, and recovery to do what it does very well. We are in a habit of moving a lot of megas down to OUB after them staying in OUA for a really long time. But I also am like fine seeing this move down. I still think it's good enough to be OUA though.
We're gonna get some flowers from Mr. Keys.
Okay, we still need votes.
Colby.
I put mine in.
Yours is blank currently. There you go.
Not bad.
Hit enter here.
Okay, moves down. Mega Heracross. This one is too good to move down. I know this one has been discussed.
What?
I think Mega
Bro, when's the last thing this thing got drafted?
it doesn't matter whether or not it's been drafted. I think OUA is still the correct hearing for it.
Oh my god, I got out of
What is
soapbox
your
last
reasoning?
time for this
What
thing.
is your reason?
180 attack, access to Trailblaze. It is.
It's 185 attack. Its speed is 75. So even if it is boosted 1.5, it's not that fast.
And your
4
solutions-
times weak to flying. Like, this thing is not bulky. Well, it's bulky, but not that bulky. Like, there's no reason this should be OUA, and it hasn't been used since I've been in the league. So, like, why are we
I think
keeping
I
it?
picked it up one split when it was at OUB.
I don't think it justifies
But-
moving it down because it hasn't been used. I think it's been properly tiered, and
Why? What?
No one has been
I
using
don't
it.
think. I do not think.
people just want to move it
This
for
is
the
the
sake
one
of
that.
moving it. It's OUA,
What?
absolutely.
What?
No, if something is worth the price, people are going to buy it. That is simple supply and demand. Like, if it's not worth the price, people aren't buying it. Here, it hasn't been drafted.
Again, I know you're making that as an argument that if something hasn't been drafted in a long time, it deserves to be moved down. I just disagree with that fundamentally.
Why?
Don't you want to see like
But
new
but there are
Pokemon being
other
used?
reasons. There are other reasons. I think its speed tier definitely moves. Should. If we're all right, so I'm thinking of this in the same veins of the fighting type megas from the last time we had this discussion, and I firmly believe Mega Heracross is the worst one. And Mega Cham is an OUB right now. Do we think Mega Cham is better or worse than
I
the
think
Mega
Mega Cham's
Heracross?
got to go back up.
Yeah, better.
I don't necessarily
think-
disagree.
I think
but
it was a
I do
mistake
think
that it
that
moved
means
down.
Heracross. Yeah, because Heracross should have been the one to move down.
I think neither of them should.
If
have
we
moved.
move Heracross down, it's going to be an OUB. Like as an OUA, it lacks versatility and options, but it's just so fucking strong.
It's one of those that it's gonna move down and it's gonna be a menace. If you're already,
All right, you
gotta
move down
move
and put his vote in.
I hope someone proves me wrong, dude. Like, I've never seen it used.
I
Well,
would be
it'll
happy
be
to
used
draft
this season
Heracross
because it's
OUB.
moving down.
I hope you kill me this year, Tickle. 6-0 sweep with Mega Heracross.
Mega Slow Bro.
Dude, once
I know
Trailblaze, you're cooked.
y'all are gonna make the same argument that it hasn't been used. Mega Slow
It hasn't
Bro
been
is
used.
still too good.
This one, I'm more understanding, like it gets flip turn, like you don't have to mega it right away. But
It gets flip turn?
not flip, teleport. Sorry.
Teleport? Okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
It's setting up all the defensive stats, recovering, and then it's winning. Cannot be crit. The one way to beat it is to click Toxic on it.
What if someone brings rest?
Then he brought Rest Slow Bro.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because I kind of agree with everyone saying that like it's such a menace, but I'm still kind of willing to see it at OUP.
Slow, bro.
Yeah.
Look, I'm holding firm on keeping it OUA because I know what it can do, and I know what people in the league can do with it.
Yeah, that's
180 defense is crazy.
I think the reason why people haven't been taking it is because it's not fun to play. Its strategy is inherently just not.
You can't spend 180 on a bulky Pokemon. You wouldn't have any offense. Like 180 is too expensive. That's why people don't draft it.
Is a lot of your budget. I will say this at 140 will be disgusting, but
Yeah,
And then I'm all right with people not drafting
you don't
it
need
and staying
offense
at
if the
OUA.
game plan is just have Slowbro outlast this other team, like, which is what people have done, and which is why people hate fucking seeing it.
I'm voting to keep it at OUA. What do we think?
I'll vote to keep it at OUA too.
It is pink. Fuck the pink.
Okay, it's gonna stay. Talk specs OUA to OUB. I think Regenerator's stupid.
I think this thing at price would be very, very, very good.
I think it'd be the stall minders in the league are fiending for this to be OUB.
I mean, I think if we're gonna vote to keep them all OUA, I think there's a stronger argument for this to be OUB if we're saying Amololo is like the best water regenerator, just wall.
Well, Alamamolo is the best wish passer.
Okay.
Toxapex just outlasts. That's its job. Its job is to outlast.
I mean, I think it has a lot of utility within it, which I know is counterintuitive, but I think that makes me want to put it at OUB.
A substitute set does counter him pretty well, though. You can set up with substitute.
Unless he gets the toxic specs down first.
All right, Urshifu Rapid Strike to move down. This one I think we discussed last year as well.
I just think its signature move, like, what's it called? The fucking, the one that hits 3 times. Like, if anybody has Rocky Helmet on, you lose half your health right away. So, like, it's decent and easy to game plan against. Like, its speed tier is not that scary. Yes, it can hit really hard, but, like, I'll go back to my water absorb mons. Like, I'm not super scared of this at OUA.
I think it's the fact that it can do that, pivot out, or click close combat. Like, its close combat's still doing a fuck ton of damage.
Sure. I don't know. If I'm bringing Rocky Helmet, this thing's normally dead within 2 or 3 turns. So
it commonly runs protective pads, but yeah, I see.
It doesn't hit hard enough if it doesn't have band, and it's not fast enough if it doesn't have scarf. So, like, I'm really not scared of that protective pad set.
I'm still pretty on the fence on this, but
yeah.
I was seriously. What is currently entering OUA? I mean, that is another thing to consider.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, like, I was really seriously considering picking this up last split, and what made me not was thinking that there were mons that could do a similar job in OUB, and also the fact that everyone's going to run Rocky Helmet against you if you pick. So I'm willing to pop it up to move it down. Pardon.
Any other thoughts? I'm leaning towards just keeping it at OUA, but I'm open to the idea of it. I think it becomes a very high value OUB, obviously.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. Like, it's really good as an OUB, but it's a little weak as an OUA.
Perfectly priced at 160.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll stick with. I'll join you guys on OUB. That's fine. All right, Buzzwole to move down from OUB to BL. This was discussed last year as well.
I mean, do you guys really want me to rant about this one again, or?
But it's times 4 week to flying.
Yep, no one's drafted it. Like, if it's really that good, like,
No
why haven't
special
we?
friends. Yeah, I mean, I think the only people who have successfully used it as like a bulky wall.
I've seen
Not,
Swan use it, but that was like 6 or 7 splits ago.
and that was the person I was referring to. Like, I can't think of anyone else.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's actually like I'm thinking of really old games. The last time it was played.
I mean, if we have Conkeldor at BL, I'm kind of willing to throw in Buzzwell. I know they're not exactly the same, but I think there are some similarities there.
I think Buzzwole would be a very high value BL with this, so
I agree.
That's something we have to consider in moving it down.
I'm okay with that.
I'd rather something be a high value pick than never drafted. Like, I want to see different stuff in the league. I don't want to see the same 100 and something mons used every split. Like
Yeah.
a little versatility every now
Yep.
and then is good. Like,
This one, like,
No,
again,
Faramosa next.
it's been so. I'm recalling games that are so old. And that was the last time that Buzzwole was in the league, so I'd like to see it test its mettle at BL. Cinderace up to OUA. Alex had, I would say, a lot of success with it, even though it didn't result in like a lot of match wins for him. Cinderace was very valuable on his team, especially when you're able to pair it with things that are much stronger. When it's dependent upon to be the OUA on the team, it's not quite able to do that anymore, especially with the nerf on Libero.
Yep. I agree. It's a good OUB. It's a poor OUA.
I like singing. That's a good OUB. So
He was my first draft pick though.
Yeah.
Ever.
Oh yeah.
Is Dragapult available? No, Colby. You have the 14th pick.
It's better than Aryan asking, is
All right.
Dragonite available in the UU split?
Yeah.
So Corviknight, OUB to OUA.
Oh, of course. What a broken Pokemon.
That's what I wanted to move it up so badly, and I was disappointed when we didn't. But now I don't
Let's
think
just
I
do a
have that same
complex ban
player.
and ban Rocky Helmet.
You should say that.
I mean, it doesn't get body press. Like,
I mean, Ty's gonna talk shit about it and then draft it first pick.
I didn't draft it last split.
Because you had, if that would have been stupid if you did. You had the number one
I
pick.
honestly kind of wish I did. I did not have fun with Landorus all the time.
Taking a season off, you're going through the trials, fucking itching.
Like,
for
yeah, a little
Iron
bit, you
Bird.
know?
It's like his ex, you know. He had like hit a rebound.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of the best OUBs. I don't think it would be that good of an OUA. So,
Well, the question is, do you want to see him in the league? If he's an OUA, I don't think anyone would draft him at all. It'd be like Toxapex and
I don't know. I'm fine keeping it OUB.
Honestly, yeah, I feel like my hatred has died a little bit.
I mean, also Benji used it last split not super well. So, it didn't.
Benji's a new player.
True, but poorly. I don't know.
Dude, using U-turn isn't a skillful thing to do.
Yeah, and he still managed to fuck it up. So,
okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just clicking U-turns about
It's gonna
easy.
stay at OUB. All right, Cyclizar. Quinn, you played with this last season. What do you think?
Yeah. It's really good. I kind of want to keep it at OUB, but it's really good. I'm a big fan of the mechanic.
Shed tail.
Yeah, and
I could tell.
Unfortunately,
it easily does shed tail the best out of all of the shed tail users. So.
Oh, Yeah, by a mile.
I don't think he's going to be used at OUA. I think he's a terrible OUA. So I think we should just keep on OUB.
He was initially put at OUA because we didn't. It's the only one that can do shed tail well enough.
Well,
And
it gets regenerated, right?
it does get
It
regenerated.
does.
That's why it's good at it.
I mean,
in a low key, but that's not related. That's just frosting.
I mean,
if you have a
technically,
Pokemon with
built.
Infiltrator, it counters it pretty badly.
I mean,
yeah.
Sorry,
it's only a handful of Mon, so. But
So you can't like build your entire team around Cyclizar. Like it doesn't. Like, Shed Tile by itself is not that potent. Like,
I agree. I think it's a good OUB Mon again. Like again, if it's an OUA, it's probably not getting drafted.
No, it's not a good OUA.
Okay, it's gonna be OUB still. Dragozolt down. It's OUB currently.
Yeah, Tickle had that crazy split, and everyone got super scared of it. He had like fucking 18 kills or something.
This was, I believe, in an effort to. We're currently in an effort to make Sand more viable and lower tiered and more available for people. So.
Oh yeah, Sand at the moment is by far the worst. So I'm totally fine moving this down. But
we moved Mega T-Tar down last split.
In Excadrill.
Mega T-Tar is terrible. 4 times fighting.
Dude, oh my god, that thing at OUB is such a fucking exploit, dude. The power that you're getting at Mega.
I mean, look how good he was on Tao's team. Like,
yeah, but
I mean,
I'm
really?
not good at Pokemon, so it kind of is what it is.
It is what it is.
Anyways, we've moved a lot of stuff down for Sand right now. It would be a matter of, do we want to move this down 40 points?
I mean, weather teams aren't good. You know what they're gonna bring every time. Like I don't think unless it's the water team with the other guy, the dragon, the steel guy. They're usually not good.
Yeah, I think I agree that Sand is the worst weather team right now. So I think we can afford to move it down if we want.
Sand is so much better than Snow, and honestly, probably Sun. I think Sand is the second best weather.
I think that's a terrible take, Tickle, but I know you've spent a lot of time in the Sand, so.
Yeah.
And the Sun.
Again.
I mean, I've drafted 2 Sun teams over the years.
I just didn't feel the same fondness that you had for your Sand teams back in the day.
Oh yeah, dude. No, Sand is my favorite.
We got 3 BL votes.
Here's that was okay.
That's kind of smoking some crack. I might have to go back to the Sands.
Alright, that'll move down. Doug Trio
Weather
down to BL.
Yep.
I think I disagree with that. I think it becomes highly touted and highly desired early in the draft if you put it at BL.
Yeah,
it just Arena Trap is just annoying to deal with. So giving someone 40 more points to spend on other stuff.
It has 35 HP.
It's really just the fact that fucking Arena Trap is so good that you can really plan out your whole game around it. And like, there's nothing your opponent can fucking do. Well, I'm alright. They can, shed shell and whatever, but like,
but making them waste their item slot on shed shell, yeah, I think it's really potent. So if you want it, you got to pay for it.
I also do think it's strong.
Okay, it's gonna stay. Greninja back up to OUA. Greninja was very successful in this last season.
He's extremely versatile. So if you know how to use him, he's super good. Like I'm on the fence about it because he's like I said, he's not gonna be a good OUA, but he's like probably the best OUB.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have so much versatility with Battle Bond and Protein, and his move selection is super good.
I'm in the
Agreed.
camp of moving this back up.
I'm leaning that way too.
I don't know. I just don't think it's going to be drafted at OUA.
I think it absolutely will be. By moving it down, we guaranteed that it was going to go in the first few rounds. I think it's still, the fact that it can
Battle
run
Bond.
either set
True.
already gives it
That
enough
is true.
value at OUA.
The fact that you get both is a value, but I just don't think Battle Bond is what it once was.
I mean, you're right.
True.
It's still very good though.
With Life Orb, it stacking upon the 1.5 boost from killing it is still super good.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really good. I really wanted to draft the last split. Colby.
You're too busy getting Iron Boulder, bro. I mean,
yeah, that was like the worst pick of all time.
I know.
Yeah, credit to Colby. Colby did play very well with it last season, and I think it kind of reminded us why it has been good and has, I believe, been banned in our league at some points earlier in the league's existence. But
I think
it was just the Battle Bond form.
Well, that was pre-protein.
No, we had Protean banned back in the day.
Oh, I see what you're
That's when we only had Torrent Greninja in the league, which is again when we had complex bans.
Yeah.
Colby, I'm gonna do whatever you vote.
I'm in between the fence about it, but I don't want it to be like not used at OUA. I don't think anyone will use it at OUA.
I think it will absolutely be used at OUA.
I someone finds himself in that situation where they're like, oh fuck, I forgot to draft my OUA immediately. Like,
it fills a role that it's worth the 180 in my opinion.
And you can really just slot Greninja onto any fucking team. Like, if anybody's missing a little bit of offense or
if people consider taking Greninja in the first round at OUB, that's should be an indicator that it's worth its value at OUA.
Yeah.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
I mean, you could say about Corviknight too. You could say about Slowking Galar.
I would argue Reggie Drago is a very high tier OUB, but at OUA price, nobody was touching him. So just because it's drafted in the first or second round as an OUB doesn't mean it should be.
What I'm saying is that Greninja will get drafted regardless of what it's priced at. It's just it's a matter of when it's getting drafted.
Sure. I mean, it will not be a top 3 or 4 round, I don't think, but maybe I'm wrong.
At OUA, I don't think it will be. I don't think it will be in the top 3 rounds. But again, I think it can provide a value.
I mean, I'll do OUA, but I don't think it's gonna get drafted. But
I might be the one to draft this, but I'm just thinking out.
Dude, 40 points is a lot.
It is a lot. It's a lot.
You only get, if you draft 2 OUAs, the rest of your team is desert. You got 3 40s on the team, 2 60s. Unless you're spending a lot of time early on picking those mons, they're probably not going to be super great.
I mean, I might go back to it. I'm really on the fence about it. I'm not sure.
I think something for me was also there are games where I have Darkrai or Greninja, and I would rather have Greninja, and so that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree, but I'm not super high on Darkrai anyway, so it's
fair.
All right, Grimmsnarl. I don't think they should move down.
OUB 100%. I don't.
Yeah.
The screens, parting shot. I don't think.
Look, I know you can block parting shot with switching in a dark type or whatever item it is, but I think the fact that measures have to be taken to that degree to stop it means it should definitely not be in BL and moving down 40 points.
And Tyler won a championship with it, right? Wasn't it OUB pricing?
It was
2 seasons ago.
It was OUB, but I drafted it super late because no one had drafted it. It was my 8th pick or something. I had no plans to take it. It's just the fact that it was still there. I was like, oh, I love this mon, and I have the money to spend it. So But
Yeah,
I think it
stay
sees
tuned.
enough use at OUP too.
Mega Bayonet. This was discussed last season, and I'm still firm on that it cannot move down.
I've actually
Wow.
changed my mind a little bit. I'm more willing to move it down.
I think the fact that it can
Even
provide
BL?
priority Destiny Bond, which again is the only Pokemon that can do that. It's the only one who can priority
That's not-
Destiny Bond.
One.
That's not what for me. That's not like the big reason. It's
It
of why I think it's
guarantees
good.
that one Pokemon is out of the game, and if the team gets the advantage on
It's
numbers,
not a get or it's a high percentile, but it's not a guarantee.
If you know, I mean, you can guess if they're going to use Destiny Bond.
I mean, I would argue the scary thing is that it's got fucking 165 attack and it hits
Yeah.
like a clock.
the fact that it can also do that is insane.
Swords Dance.
Yes, it can do the
Shadow
Swords Dance,
Sneak.
Shadow Sneak stuff. It can do all that. I agree.
It's Encore. It's prankster Encore.
I don't think we can price this Mega at
Is it?
BL.
Does it get Encore?
It does get Encore.
Yeah, I mean, I'm agreed. I think it's no UB.
But it's one of those. It's like those like ones we're talking about at OUA that should be like a 160 tier. That's how
This
it feels.
this won't be drafted probably at OUB.
I mean,
Yeah,
it hasn't been drafted, so it's like I'd rather see someone tear up the league with it than it just sit on the shelf for 4 more splits.
Just
It
disagree.
gets drafted every
Totally
once in a
disagree
while.
with that.
I would love for you to tell me the last time this thing got drafted, Tickle.
I believe
Fuck.
Nando had it.
Didn't Ethan have it
It was a
recently
long-
too?
that kind of rings a bell, but I don't know. Ethan, are you listening? Oh, Patrick had it too. Okay. Ethan 2 ago, Tommy 4, me 5. Okay. That's actually a decent amount of people.
Yeah, I think it was. Aaron said Devin. That sounds right.
All right, either if we have 4 names within like 5 splits, that seems like enough.
Fair. Did any of those teams do anything with it?
Ooh.
Nando's team did. I know that.
Oh, sorry. I would say, as someone who played with it, I would not draft it again, if that helps.
Okay.
I would say let's give it a chance. I'll go BL.
That is.
I'm staying firm on OUB. Make whatever choice you feel like you want to make.
Well, when you put it like that,
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Mega Bayonet moving down. Mega Manetric. I mean,
yes.
Mega Manetric doesn't do the same thing as Mega Bayonet, but it is worse than Mega Bayonet. So
This thing should have
it's
been in
just gonna
BL
move
years
down.
ago. It should have been in
By
BL
putting Mega
years ago.
Bayonet in BL, like
What tier is Reggie Alecki in right now?
Gialecki's OUB or A?
He's OUB. We gotta move him down. He's terrible.
Oh,
He's fucking terrible. He has only electric type moves, basically.
I mean, he's not that good, but he clicks electric type moves so well.
A ground type fully counters him. He can't do shit.
I mean, yeah, draft a snow team.
Okay, sorry, we've just been taking a long time. We gotta keep moving.
Okay.
Mega Manetric is
We
moving down
moved
to BL
Heracross down.
just off of those.
We moved
those-
Heracross down.
We moved Heracross down. Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Mega
A great
Medicham
crime
has to
has
go back
been-
up. You cannot.
I just think he was used by a very good individual who knew how to exploit some of
Really?
his features. Like I think Swan
So that's the
Swan
reason to
used
keep it
him
at
very-
OUB.
Swan used him very well. Like the average person is not going to do as well with Mega Man Champ.
Bro, I spent so much time in Gen 6 playing OU with Mega Medicham that I could do that exact same thing.
The fact that it got
Yeah, but-
access to Trailblaze is what it needed to be good.
Yeah.
And now we're moving it down. Like it,
No, it's already in OUB. Like it would just stay
That's
where
what I'm
it is.
saying. We moved it down after it got access to Trailblaze.
Yes.
How about we have a
I
complex
didn't
ban
understand.
again?
No.
Fuck up, Colby.
I think it's got to go back up.
I don't know. I
think
thought
we
it was
get
fun to
Heracross
finally see it
because
get drafted again.
Good.
That's
We
a
saw
good
it get
point.
drafted.
That's a
Move
good
it back up.
Mr. No Fun Commissioner.
I'm just trying
Damn.
to keep things right.
Who's to say what's right?
Tickle, it's your vote.
Oh yeah, sorry. Hey.
Okay.
Oh damn,
Nails in the coffin.
that's tough.
I don't think Mew needs to move back up. Was there a reason why we're discussing it?
I don't.
He's not. No, he should be stayed.
Dude, all right. Yeah. All right. The Mew is a high value at OUB, but that is fair.
Okay, Necrozma down.
I
I'm kind of okay with it. I think on paper it should not be moved down, but then you get it and use it, and you're like, yeah, okay, this is.
I don't
I
think it.
tried to use it last split, and I just kept being confused. Like it wants to do too much. And
I mean,
it's
I
not
feel like
really, it's not really good at any of the stuff. Maybe I'm just bad, but
I think your
I
best
mean, it
use
could
out
be
of
that
it-
it's just bad, Tyler. You know,
I think your best use out of it is the Dragon Dance set. Also, I think getting Dragon Dance is insane. Because then its signature attack is still good because it can just revert to a physical attacker with it. I think there were a lot of games. There was one game where I think if you just had like regular Psychic, it would have gotten you the win, especially in that Megalop game. But
Yep.
aside from that, like I just don't think this is worth moving 40 points down. If it were like a 20-point discussion, that would maybe be something. But like this is 40 points. I don't think it should be moving.
no. I'm gonna do PPL.
I don't know. I'm like
Jordan.
this one is tough for me because it would be a very very good BL. I think it's a bad OUB. So
It's
I
a
don't know.
menace
Like
to prep for. Like if I'm staring across at, if it's on my opponent's 11, that's just a headache to prep for.
it doesn't hit as hard as you think it does.
You're saying it doesn't?
Dude, it survives.
You're saying it doesn't hit
I
as
mean,
hard?
I ran so many calcs last split to try and get it to work. Maybe it was just my team comp and it was the wrong team for it, but I couldn't. I dropped it. Like I couldn't get it to work.
Dude, it survives so many more hits than you think it's going to, too, though. Like
It has the
so
ability
fucking
that it's basically
Yeah.
filter, right?
filter. Whatever the fuck.
I think it's got to stay at OUB. I don't think we should be moving it down because of one performance.
Damn.
It's still good enough to be OUB.
I don't think so.
Okay, it's gonna move down to BL then. All right, Ninetales. This is regular Ninetales moving up to OUA. This is to fully make it so that Sun setters have to be in OUA with Torkoal.
Yo, honestly, I think I had the strongest fucking Sun team possible last split season, and it was still like meh.
I think it's
Like-
fine at OUB.
Agreed.
I think Ninetales is just better than Torkoal. I think. I don't know. Maybe not just better, but
I think it's
as a
better.
Sun setter,
I'd rather have
Sun
Nine
roll
Tails at
one.
OUB than Torkoal at OUA. But if they were the same price, I think I'd rather have Torkoal.
Yeah, and that's why I think it just makes sense to be OUB then.
We cannot drop. We cannot drop the Croc. This thing.
Skeleturge cannot drop. I agree.
Yeah.
Actually, I was willing to entertain that. I think
What are your thoughts on it?
I feel like it's less than the sum of its parts. I don't think it's physically bulky enough to be able to
Have
do
you-
its thing.
just its presence on a roster prevents you from wanting to bring setup.
Maybe, but I don't think that Ghost fire typing defensively really holds up to a lot of things.
I think the fact
Like,
that
if
it
you're
gets to
talking
be
about the
Ghost
Fable-
Fire and have Unaware presents such a unique opportunity for it.
I think it is unique. I just don't think it's
Most
that,
of the Unawares are like either fairy or water, right?
which is so much better.
If you ever play against it, you know how annoying. It gets the Will-O-Wisp and Hex set. It's super annoying.
And then it slowly builds its fucking Spec A with Torch
Torch
Song.
Song.
Yeah. I don't
It's
know.
it's super annoying.
Oh, someone wanted to move that down to BL? Quinn, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Wait, why did we add a new row?
I don't know.
Oh, I think I just misclicked.
Got it.
We can add Regieleki. Oh, never mind.
Okay, we still have like nearly half the list to discuss, so
Yeah,
Faster.
I go a little quicker.
all right, Slitherwing down to BL. I don't agree with that. I think it's still hitting like a truck. I know it's got the times for weakness, yada yada, but like
I think it's better than Buzzwole.
I think it's OUB. I think we were wrong to place it at OUA when it was initially added to the league, but I think OUB is a proper price for it.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Conk,
We were so close to moving this down last split.
I go back and forth on Conk. Once I like helped Mike Shadow in week 1 against Aaron, and I played with Conk, I was kind of like, oh, damn, Conk is really fun to play with.
Dude, Conk hits like a truck.
I mean, it's got some of the best priority, right?
He gets defogged too, which is crazy.
Yeah, it does defog. It can do that. I'm inclined to keep this at BL, but I also understand if people wanted to move this down.
I think I want to see it in UU.
Then it's gonna go to UU.
That's wild.
I'm probably going to play with this if it's moving down. I think Flamigo should not move down. I think fighting type was scrappy. That's with pivot abilities. I think that should stay at BL.
I would argue Co-Star is the scary of the two. No,
Isn't Co-Star a doubles move or doubles ability?
oh, is it an ally? Oh, it's not the enemy. No, you're right. You're right.
No.
Sorry,
What does Coastar do?
I thought it
Oh.
just copied the. It was basically going to be like a Ditto, where it comes in and just copies the.
Yeah, it
That would be
copies
cool
your
if it
ally's stat boost or something.
I think it's fair at BL. I think Arian's played with it a few times and really liked it.
I mean, its stats aren't anything ridiculous, but
Has access to just powerful moves. Kind of helps.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't think Gyarados should move down to UU. Am I missing something on this one?
I actually kind of agree with you. And people in ZA have been running bulky Gyarados, and it's so annoying.
No, he's 4 times weak to electric. And when was the last time anyone has ever used him?
It's been used forever.
I haven't seen him used in the last 2 seasons I was in.
yeah, he wasn't on either of the last two. But
I don't think that's a reason to move something down.
If no one's using him, then it's because he's too high of a price. Like, what's his attack? His attack's not crazy.
so last split, I felt
125.
good about moving Feraligatr down because I was like, Gyarados is a better version of what Feraligatr does. And then I drafted Feraligatr at UU price. And I was like, God, this thing is dog shit. So
What?
like
Incorrect. Wrong.
like I said, maybe I'm just bad at mons. Like that could just be a common theme across the board here.
I think there's a good argument to say that Gyarados has been underdrafted recently, but I still think at BL because it has Intimidate and Mox.
Oh no, I didn't say Gyarados was dog shit. I was saying Feraligatr was dog shit.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah, no, I know.
I would entertain moving Gyarados down, but it's still a very good mod. It just I don't love 4-time weaknesses, especially with hidden power still in the league. It's
And also, you have Stealth Rock too. It's weak to, so it's half.
Yeah, I feel like
Only a
Boots.
quarter.
It's a good Boots user.
I
yeah.
mean, if you're
I don't
gonna
know.
argue the quad weakness, there is no priority electric move except for Thunderclap, right?
Oh, there is.
Like, you can make the argument for times 4 weak ice, like, oh yeah, Ice Shard exists, or like any of those. But like, currently there is one form of it in the league.
But
in
all
Thunderclap,
like most
and
of
it
the
functions
a
like
lot of electric
Sucker
mons are
Punch.
speed based mons. So like there's
Gyarados
ways
is a
to get.
substitute setter anyways, so like that's how it gets around it.
I mean, it's not necessarily a substitute setter. It can do that, but
He only gets, what's his flying type moves? It's only fly, right?
It's not using
Bounce.
the flying type moves.
Bounce.
It's using everything else.
He only gets bounce. So he's only using water for the stab moves. I mean, is that really that scary?
I mean, this
Honestly,
is BO. It's not OUB.
I don't think this is. I can't believe this is a close vote. This is BL, man.
Tickle, make a vote. Make a choice.
Access to Intimidator Moxie is insane. It can run
gonna
away
keep
with a
it
match.
I mean, any mon with Moxie can run away the match. That's the point, right?
Then why are we moving this down?
We're not. We're moving on. Well, wait.
Tickle, what's your vote?
I voted in BL.
Good.
That's crazy.
Hitmonlee,
Oh,
BL to
okay.
UU. I still think its value is with Unburden.
No one's gonna draft
Stupid.
it.
Doesn't matter. It can't be put at UU.
Yeah,
Everyone listening is going to draft it after this discussion. We're putting them onto it.
I agree. Hitmonlee can't go down.
Works for me.
We need votes from Quinn and Tickle, and we're good. Okay. It's gonna stay at BL. Iron Thorns. This is a DD mon, right?
Yeah. It's just buns.
With
Pretty bummed.
yeah, with the current state of electric terrain, I'm fine with this one moving down.
This
Hey,
one
he's just-
might be an hard.
I actually use this one in Nat decks, and it's super bad. It's not good.
I thought you were going to say it was good.
Cleavor up to OUB. This would be putting it in the same tier as Samurott.
All right, we got 3 votes.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at BL. Okay, Mega Absol down. I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah,
No.
Tyler, I see your votes for these next 3, and I think I agree with you in all of them.
Mega Beedrill down is interesting, but
Yeah,
I mean,
that's crazy.
It's one of those things where
I don't know about
It's
Glalie, but
so fucking
sure.
hard for a UU, dude.
but it's bug poison.
It's bug poison.
I mean, we just use a lot of rocks. Like, hey, there's no way to protect it because it's got to have the mega. Like, you can only really draft one mega too. So if you're drafting Mega Beedrill, you can't draft a mega.
I mean,
It's-
there's
I
no
think-
rule against
move it to-
drafting multiple megas. It's just drafting multiple
even
megas
in
means
some
you can only
interesting
bring one to a
stuff.
match at a time.
It just hurts you. Like, right?
You can
team
bring
building-wise,
multiple
and
at a
someone
time.
Goes, well, like,
You just can't.
I only
make
have
it.
to.
You could just only mega one, so like
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. You're getting less value though, right? Like,
I think an interesting thing is at UU it creates a situation where someone could draft it and another mega
I agree.
just for the team
I
building.
agree.
we're tied on Magnezone.
Oh, my bad. I'm down to move that to UU. I don't think it's very good.
Scrapping, bro.
I'm a Magnezone hater. And we're keeping Lego PL.
Yeah, I think it's still fine at BL. Quagsire. I believe this was moved up to BL for pink reasons.
I think it's okay at UU.
I think it can be UU.
Yeah, I agree.
Slowking up to OUB. Chili Reception basically does the same stuff as Galarian Slowking, but different typing.
Slowking Galarian typing is 10 times better than Slowking. So I don't think it should be the same price.
I tend to agree with that.
I just don't play with it a whole lot, so I'm kind of deferring to y'all.
It just sucks when somebody presses
When
someone presses U-turn on it, it like instantly dies.
You also have to think of it as a snow setter with Chili Reception.
Yeah.
Does it? Is it
Are you
only Galarian, or is it?
No, both Slowkings get Chili
Both
Reception.
Slowkings get it.
Gotcha.
I'm fine with keeping it.
Yeah. I like it a lot. I just like it at BL.
Snorlax, I feel like there's been enough discussion and
on
this. I think this can go down to you.
I'm gonna vote all you too. That it's criminal what we've done to Snorlax.
It's not arguing. Tickle.
Snorlax won a season tiered at BL.
In 2016?
Maybe.
Tickle, it's your vote.
Oh, for Snorlax?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a UU, man. That's
okay.
It's too thick. It's too good. It's got so many options, dude. Even
it only has curse. That's it. That's really the only set you see is the curse set.
I'm excited. I'm excited to play with it.
Okay, Arcanine recently moved down to UU, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, no, it was always UU.
Was it?
No, it was BL at one point. I think.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Tapu Bulu moving down. Sorry. This is still UU. I don't think this needs to move up. It's really good. It's probably one of the best UUs. But Arctivish is currently UU. This is after Colby's play with it.
I've only used it 3 times.
Of the Slush Rush mons, I think it's the best, but I'm not huge on the snow, so I don't know. The only reason I thought maybe it was worth going up over some of the other ones is it also gets Orville, which is a pretty awesome move.
And also it's Water Absorb, which is defensively useful.
I mean, realistically, you could use it with Slowking, one of the Slowkings.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. If we think snow's that busted, move it up. If we don't, then I guess keep it.
I've only brought it 3 times. Like I didn't like. It wasn't like I was abusing the crap out of it.
No, but you used it very well to great effect in each match.
I mean, I only used it against teams I could have. That's why I only brought it 3 times.
Yeah, it won't be drafted at BL. It's too expensive.
That's crazy.
I'm changing my vote. Tickle, you're the decider.
For Vish?
Yes.
Is keep it at Oh, fuck it. Keep it at UU. Why not? One more split.
Okay.
I like that. He's UU if we're keeping him at UU.
Yeah.
His typing is just fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Offensively, it's really good.
Offensively, very good. Defensively, terrible.
Blastoise up to BL.
I think it's solid UU. I'm not. Was there a reason why people wanted to move it up?
Wait,
I think it's just a
wait,
really good mod,
Blasto
but
or Arcanine like that? We don't think Arcanine's too valuable? Whatever.
Blastoise is a good UU. I guess I'm waiting for more samples to see it to move up, but it's I understand it's good. It's worth discussing. Hisuian Decidueye, this is grass fighting. Is this because it's times 4 weak to flying?
I mean, I think it's also just beyond that. Should probably be RU. It's like a slow physical attacker.
Doesn't it have
Or
Scrappy?
it's yes. I don't think that's a
Low
huge.
UU, but I understand if it moves down.
Form of attack.
Gallade up. I don't think it needs to move up.
I think it does. I think it'd be a really good BL.
I mean, it was a good BL,
What was
and then I think we moved
Delayed
it
has been.
down.
We moved it up from RU to UU.
No, I went from BL to UU. I think
Yeah.
two
I think
splits
we
ago.
initially placed it at BL when it got sharpness. I'm right with it saying it.
I don't think it's bulky enough. Like 68 HP, 65 defense is just not enough for me.
I think it just doesn't have enough speed or ways to get speed.
Well, it's got agility, but it can't take a hit. It dies.
It takes a special hit, not a physical hit.
It
takes
needs
2 special
coverage,
hits.
and it can't afford to run agility.
It has good coverage.
It's perfect coverage, dude. It has got all the coverage options.
And because of that, it's like it has to run like 4 attacking moves. Therefore, it just doesn't have
No,
space.
it can run.
to
I
run.
think-
You got the whole rest of your fucking team.
Yeah, I think you only need 3. And honestly, you could just say you need Sacred Sword and Night Slash, but and maybe Psycho Cut.
I mean, we already have 3 votes, so
Yeah,
just for the sake of time here.
that's true.
Gorgeous, we moved up to UU a long time ago because of
it's
the
solid
different
UU.
sizes. I think it's fine going down to RU
With all sizes.
with all
Yeah.
sizes. Yeah.
No, why not?
Hoopa,
It's just it hits like a truck. I get its typing defensively is not the greatest, but I don't know.
It can't take a hit. It's not that fast. I mean,
most sets are
The
just
speed is what
scarf.
puts
no one's. I don't think anyone's going to draft it at UU because it's not worth the price.
I agree.
I just think it hits too hard.
It
RU.
it hits like a truck.
It's like
Damn.
fuck. It's got some spicy sets too. Thanks, man.
Throw an assault vest on it. Maybe it does take a hit.
Mantine down. I don't know if I agree with that.
4 times weak to electric, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good at what it does.
It's not staying in on electric types though. Its ability to pivot, recover, and work in a core.
How does it
core.
pivot?
That's a good point, actually.
It just needs to switch out. It doesn't need to click any pivoting moves.
I mean, for that's the reason why I don't love him. He doesn't have a way to get out. You have to manually move him out. But then
I think its bulk is still super good.
Yeah.
It can work really well in cores. I know times for weakness, but no. Good. We all agree on this one.
No, we don't. Tickles a hater.
Yep. Fuck you. Y'all oppose the pollution. The horse is good. Why would it go down? It's going
Why
up
would-
in popularity and down in price. Doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't make sense that we moved it on last split.
I feel like
It's not.
some
very
people are a little too obsessive over it. It's not that good.
I never drafted the horse. I know I could never. There's too much competition.
good. All 2 people who have drafted it.
Okie dokie. I've wanted to make this work, and that ×4 weakness to psychic is crippling.
Agreed.
I just don't think he does anything super great. Like, he's not fast enough. Like, he's kind of bulky, but like you said, 4 times we get the psychic. Everyone gets a psychic move, I feel like. I don't know.
It's a tough ×4 weakness to have. It needs speed in order to get around it, and it doesn't. So,
I mean, also just being weak to ground as a physical attacker, I don't think is good. Especially with that type.
I think Alolan Raichu's been UU for a long time. I think with electric terrain in the state of it right now, I think it's fine being at RU.
Yep.
So Lazzle, that should not move down.
I think it should.
I think it is.
Oh, it's moving down.
I think with corrosion, it is super good.
Too late.
I fundamentally disagree with it, but I cannot convince you. Apparently,
Keep talking to me.
I mean, look, it's got the ability to do one of the most interesting things, which is poison steel types and poison types.
But it's already a fire type. Like, why not just press fucking Fire Blast?
Its whole gimmick that it does is that it sets something with poison, and then it substitute protects until it dies. It doesn't need the fire move.
Oh my God.
It can't take it. Can it take a hit? I mean, it's not
No,
bulky.
it doesn't need to take it. It doesn't need to take a hit. It
I'm a
just has
Glamora
substitute
hater.
Protect.
I'm a Salazzle hater as well.
All right, it's gonna stay down then.
No, move down. Move down.
Sorry, move down. Scyther. Eviolite
think it's
sets
a power
are good.
craft.
It doesn't even need to run Eviolite sometimes. It's just that fast. It can even run like a choice band set if it wants.
4 times to rock. So if you have Starf Rock, it loses half its
And
HP.
it's gonna run
So
heavy duty boots. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
But
Like,
then you don't get
without
the Eviolite.
Everlate, it's not good then. Eviolite just makes it good.
I think it's some power crypt.
Starmie, I think Starmie should move back up.
It's a good mod. It's probably one of the best you use. If it stays there.
I don't think it should be UU. I think it needs to move up.
I think it's a very good UU, sub-average BL. So
I think if it were moving up like 40 points, that would be something to contend. But I think moving it up 20 points puts it right at where it's worth. Ability to pivot, meteor beam, shenanigans, analytic is insane.
I don't know. Can't really take a hit. So analytic doesn't come
Analytic? What?
Analytic is its ability. So if you switch out on
But
it,
it's 115 speed.
if you switch out on it, it's still getting the.
It only works on switches. Yeah.
So if it comes in and threatens, it either kills what's in front of it or it does more damage to what switches in. It has great coverage. I think it's got to be BL.
It just, to me, it doesn't have enough. Base special attack is 100. That's like not enough for me. I get it.
I
like,
think
sometimes
Ben made a good point. I'm gonna go BL.
Turn, it really got all the options. It can just fill so many different roles in a team, in a league building format. Like
I agree.
pivot,
It's versatile. I
it's
just
your-
don't think it does any job particularly super well. Like, yes, it can do a lot. It's just a very.
All right, we got 3 votes. Next.
Quinn.
Tauros, Paldea, this is all 3 forms. It's
I think it's fine where it is.
I think it can stay.
Um,
What are your thoughts?
My question is, would we consider splitting up the fire, or are we going to keep them together?
If we split them up,
I
what would they be tiered at?
I was actually bringing that up the other
'Cause-
night too, because I feel like it's time to do that.
Well,
To
if
make
they're
it, like, a
together, I
road
think it's
situation.
for sure BL, because you have like the option to do fire or water. Like
Yeah,
those
that's
are
absolutely correct.
that's two opposite things. Like
Tauros has been performing well.
If we separated them, what would they be tiered at?
It'd be you.
They'd both be UU.
Each.
Yeah, because Intimidate, it's still a decent Pokemon. Raging Bull is a good move. Destroys screens.
I would put them at probably RU, and then the regular fighting one would be at NU.
No. They're too bulky. They're also pretty fast too, right?
Yeah, they have base 100.
I mean, close combat is a heavy hitting move with a stab.
I mean, they're slower than the base form of Tauros, right?
Yeah. Taurus is a very good. Taurus is a good price Pokemon for. Isn't he 40?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
NU.
I think so.
He's really good. I don't know. Did anyone draft him last split?
Maybe.
I haven't.
I feel like
passed
someone's
by.
drafted them already.
Tauros is fun. Not recently though. That is
I mean,
one of the value and you picked.
so. First, are we gonna split them up or are we gonna keep them together? I think we gotta talk that first, right?
I'm fine either way.
I'm fine keeping them together.
Okay. If we're gonna keep them together, then I would very much push for them to be BL because you have like literally you get 3 mons in one, but like really 2 mons in one.
If this were RU moving up to
kinda wanna
UU,
split
I would
them.
absolutely agree. I think UU is a proper price.
I disagree, dude. Preparing for this thing twice last split was a pain in the ass.
It's actually obnoxious. Like, and it's like literally fucking Rotom, right? Like, we had this discussion the other night at dinner, and I was like, I want to split the Tauroses and make them like Rotom, and like, what else would possibly be affected by this? And we're like, what about Oricorio? And I'm like, nah, Oricorio can stay together. It's just so fucking bad. I don't care. But the Tauros is actually annoying.
I agree.
Because there aren't any other cases that we can think of, right, where this would be relevant to.
All right. It's up to you then, Tickle.
I mean, if we're gonna hold, I'm definitely voting as high as I possibly can if they're one unit, but I think we should split them. It's my opinion.
Okay, so I guess then we should vote on that because it seems like we're not in agreement on that. So Tyler and Tickle both want to split. Colby, do you want to split as well?
Sure. I'll just want to split them.
Okay, so we're gonna split them. I'm gonna add a row. Tauros, water. Tauros, fire.
And then just the fighting type.
And then Tauros, Paldea, which is just the fighting type. Okay. I think fire and water should both be RU. That's my opinion. But and then
So
I think
what's
Tauros,
the
Paldea should be NU.
I think RU's crazy price.
Let me look at the water one, Vic.
He gets Wave Crash, Flare Blitz. I mean, they're like, what's his name? The dog? Arcanian? Arcanine, they're just like him. You know,
Well, he doesn't have a pivot, so
I mean, I don't know. I feel like
we put these at UU because they were combined. When they're by themselves, these are not UU Pokemon.
yeah, I think RU is probably appropriate, at least to start. If they're that ridiculous, then we can move. I'm always down to move Mons down.
I just don't think. I mean, they could get drafted at UU, but I don't think they're worth that. Okay. Vikavolt, I don't think that needs to move up. That's a very properly valued. Galarian Wheezing. People have been pushing for this because it's. I mean, it's nice. It can run levitate if it wants. I don't know. What are people's thoughts on this? Just keep it at you.
I think it's got 3 really cool abilities, but like doesn't use any of them super well. Like I wants to run levitate for the ground immunity, but like I also want to run the other 2 abilities. So like I don't know if I'm gonna run that. So I don't know. I don't think it does anything particularly well. So going above UU, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, it's gonna stay. Basculin, I don't think needs to move up. Let's find it. Are you? Braviary down? I guess I'm fine with that. I think it becomes a very valuable NU, but
I agree. I don't know. It's not with you want to run Life Orb, right? Because you're probably running Sheer Force, which means you're susceptible to rocks. You're not running a defog set. I don't know.
That's
I just don't think it hits hard enough.
That's going to be drafted every split from now on. But yes.
Go ahead, NU price. It's for sure a deal. But if you look at some of our NU options right now, we're not working with a lot. Like
I think Dragalge's adaptability is very good. I think its speed is just still too low. I think functions really well as a slow flip turner, but I think it's good at RU right now. It's fine. Eldegoss was put at RU with Regenerator, Rapid Spin, something else.
Cotton Guard. That's about it.
I don't.
They get synthesis.
I don't think that needs to move down, but votes are for it. So I don't think Embor is NU, but I guess I'm already outvoted. I don't know. I disagree with that.
I don't know. He's too slow. He's not as bulky as you want him to be. Doesn't have that great of an ability.
I don't know. It's a starter. It's got starter based stats and firefighting. Like it's not bad. It's not that bad. It's not any bad.
But like I don't think it's a good RU. But I mean we have the votes already, so it's
good RU now. An RU, I think.
Tinkaton's interesting. Let's go to there. Tinkaton's interesting. I think it does what it does very well, and it's also a steel fairy type. I think this could be UU, but at its current value, it's going to get drafted like middle of the draft fairly often. I could see this staying in either tier, but I think it'd be interesting at UU.
It would get drafted a lot later, but it probably would still get drafted.
Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna go UU.
I think the Mold Breaker is probably the tipping point for me, especially going up against that last year.
Why so? Like of all the things, why the Mold Breaker?
What was the scenario in our match last season? Mold Breaker made it so that something could
Tough Claws didn't hit it.
No, not that. It was something else.
Tinkaton should not be an 80.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll still get drafted, and it's still a good mon. It just you're gonna make someone pay more for it now. But
Ursaring up. I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Patrick also dropped a list of RUs that he Should we add these onto the?
Oh, where are they?
It's in the.
In the main chat.
Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
All right. If you tack it onto this, I will look at it later. But I gotta hop in the shower and head to work right now. So.
Understandable.
Palisand, maybe. Ferrograph, no. Crustal, no. Clawitzer, no.
I don't
Golduck.
think any of those are. I think all of those should stay in RU.
Golduck and
The ones that he put.
Golduck and Palisand would be the only ones. All of those stay in RU.
Golduck gets Swift Swim, right?
I mean, it does, yeah.
I don't know. I just am against keeping any Swift Swimmers in RU or NU.
I mean, that's probably why we moved it up, because it was NU for the longest time, if I'm not mistaken. This does come from Patty was talking about this philosophy of just NU being a bad tier. So I understand where he's coming from with these. All of these were put in RU for a specific reason. So Skuntank is also a defogger that we kept there. Aftermath is also like,
and I mean its
good
typing's
ability.
pretty fucking awesome.
Dark Poison, yeah.
Dark.
It's part of the reason why
Drapion's better than him, though.
discussing, but like Drapion's, I don't think Drapion's better than Skuntank.
I agree with that.
Right.
Weezing was talked about. Yeah, thanks. Vote on Regieleki before you leave.
Oh, good point.
I think
It's okay.
Regieleki is still OUB, but I guess that's not the case.
You convinced me.
Come on, Quinn.
No, I hate Reggie Lucky. It's on site with that.
Bro,
Dude,
what?
It's
He
on
can't do
site.
shit.
All right, catch you guys later.
All right.
Let me know if.
Have a good one, Quinn.
Thanks for
Yeah,
joining.
you too.
Um,
Have a happy New Year.
You as well. Happy 2026.
So these are decided. This is going to be published to the chat to view. So if you have any remaining votes that you want to fill in, I know there's some that are still blank, but that way you just got like your votes decided on stuff. But thank you for joining, and thank you for council for making this happen. This is going to help us get everything started now. For people in the main chat, we are going to be sending out surveys on draft dates for both the rookie split and the main split. So just keep an eye out for that in the main chat in the announcements. I'm going to rest my voice now.
Well deserved. Have a good one, Ben.
Yep. Thanks, guys. Bye.